Greetings, nerds. In this episode of TIOC, or TikTok as a City, the next neighborhood I'm about to draw in this episode is going to be Bingwen District. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to the neighborhoods. Area won't be that bad to work on, for sure, for sure. It's not too small, it's not too big. Well, it's pretty small. We're going to finish this in no time, obviously. Let's see how this episode does. Let's go ahead and get to work. Bingwen District is one of those TIOC neighborhoods or areas to not be named after a very, very popular TikTok user or anything like nice and basic for the city of TIOC or TikTok as a city. It's named after, I guess it can be named after this Chinese military leader, Su Bingwen. You know, I love creating connections with these names of the neighborhoods and TikTok or like Musically, because both Musically and TikTok, before TikTok became an existing social media platform, we had Musically, obviously. Both Musically and TikTok, they're Chinese apps. They're not American whatsoever. So it's been my idea to name these fictional places and fictional neighborhoods, after, the Chinese mythology, these famous Chinese people, and stuff like that. So I chose to work on a few neighborhoods of TIOC or TikTok as a city off camera during my free time, so I could find a way to fast forward to newer areas, to newer neighborhoods of TIOC. I'm gonna mention a few of these neighborhoods that I chose to work on off camera. We got Yomo. It means humor in simplified Chinese. There's only one fictional place for that area, Roy Orbison Museum. It's named after that singer, Roy Orbison, R.I.P. Duan, which means short for in simplified Chinese. There's not that many neighborhoods. There's not that many fictional places for these areas, by the way. In Duan, we got Greg Allman Forest, named after the singer Greg Allman, R.I.P. as well. And Duan Lake, those are the only two fictional places for the Duan neighborhood. Dobres, it used to be part of the Duan neighborhood, but it got broken up from Duan. So Dobres, it has a gas station called Heartbeat. This neighborhood is named after the Dobry twins, one of the biggest TikTok users. And last but not least, Ozdemir Park. It's named after this chef. He's also one of the biggest TikTok users. I'm probably not going to say his first name right. Burak Ozdemir. He's this Turkish chef. There's only two fictional landmarks, Community River and Ozdemir Park. This neighborhood used to be called Dumpling Park, and those are the neighborhoods I want to mention. Those are the neighborhoods I chose to work on off camera. The Bingwen district doesn't have that many fictional places, so I'm gonna go ahead and mention all of the available fictional places for this neighborhood or area, same thing, pretty much. So let's go ahead and begin. This area has a school for a bunch of kids, Bingwen District Elementary School. It's a school filled with teachers and kids, even principals. Let's move on. Bingwen Park, it's just a public park. Music festivals, concerts, taste for, a bunch of stuff is going on. Let's just move on. What the heck am I talking about? Police Department, Tiok Police Department. It's no surprise that a major city like Tiok, it's a fictional city, obviously. It's no surprise that we got police departments everywhere, even fire departments. Pawn Mower. I love how creative I got with this name. So Pawn Mower, it's a pawn store, it's a pawn shop. Ping Pong Pizzeria. What an alliteration there. So Ping Pong Pizzeria, I guess it's a combination of a Chinese restaurant and an Italian restaurant. If you take the phrase ping pong, which is, I believe it's one of the most popular, it's a very popular sport in China, and pizzeria, that's famous in Italy. Ping Pong Pizzeria. I chose to work on some neighborhoods off camera. I know I said this before mainly because I want to move on. I want to fast forward to newer areas. I'm going to continue to work on a few more areas or neighborhoods off camera so I could get through with the drawing as soon as possible. I'm trying to finish this drawing hopefully in late February or early March. That is undetermined. It's to be decided. We'll see how the ending of this season goes. This the grand finale of this season is probably going to be shorter than the last two grand finales I did of me drawing a social media platform as a city. I'm looking forward to Season 3's grand finale. Well, work here is done, clearly. Okay, nerds, before we get to the finished area, the finished neighborhood of Bingwen District, I want to go through a few neighborhoods or areas that I chose to work on off camera during my free time. Yomo, let me get my pen real quick. So we got Yomo, I drew some houses, more trees, this is a forest. Dwan, more trees, I drew more trees here as well. We got Dobres, we got Ozdemir Park. Here's the actual park. So I drew some more houses. A lot of houses in this area. There's a few mansions over here. I drew some mansions in this area too. So So we got the Bingwen Park Police Station. So yeah, not too many fictional places for this area, and these 4 areas. Nerds, that is going to be the end of this video, the end of this episode. Stay tuned for more content. I hope this was pretty enjoyable to watch, and I will catch each and every one of you nerds later, so thanks for watching.